Snubi-doobie-doo, Snubi-doobie-doo. I like smoked doobie, but this is not about doobie, nor about Scooby-Doo. Greetings. Good morning. Suffering a wee bit of a chest cold and a total lack of sleep. I am your squicked funkle donkey shell ball petter. Welcome. I am pumped because I got snuff. Now I've got a couple of serious ones we're going to do. These will be for historical reference as Molins decrawlings no longer mills and makes marvelous nasal snuffs. But I do have a sample of the Mississippian and of the 1890 Latakia, and I am thrilled to have those. But I've also got a little Snoobie action going on here. We're going to start today with, I believe I sorted these correctly. This should be the Spanish Sangria. And seriously, the only reason I'm doing this one first is because the Angry Buddha official did it first. Well, the first video I saw of it anyway. And he said it smells like his kid's Hawaiian punch. And holy mother of God, he's right. Good job, Buddha. This is not subtle. This is like, how about a nice Hawaiian punch? And the sap says, sure. And then gets smashed in the face with a can of Hawaiian punch. If you don't remember the commercial, you missed out. Now this is in your face fruity duty. So we must pinchy squinchy. I'm going to do a fat one. Now I know nothing about these snuffs. I have read nothing online about them. I do not know who blends these under the name of Snoobie. The blessed name of Snoobie, who I have counted on over these many years for solid information about Swedish snus. And yeah, the grind is somewhere between medium fine. The moisture is high or relatively high. It will make a pill, and the pill will more or less hang together between your thumb and forefinger. Maybe a little drier than I first thought, but it does compress nicely in the tin. I don't know, guys. This is going to be a punch of fruity goodness. Not that I haven't had a punch of fruity goodness, if you catch my drift. Cheers. I'll have to tell you about the long nights with Juicy Brucey sometime. Oh, well now. I probably took too big a pinch to properly evaluate this, but I got greedy because this is my first snuff of the day. I come in with completely fresh nostrils. Does it smell like sangria? Yes, it actually does. It's pleasant enough. I think this is mostly rustica base if my nose is not deceiving me. Unlike Justin, I have to disagree with the Angry Buddha. I do smell the base tobacco a little bit. It's nothing to write home about so far, but again, I'm just getting inundated, obliterated with fruity goodness here. Do I like it? Yeah, I actually do. I don't think I would use this every day, but for a dessert, a summer refresher, this is not bad at all. Um, as far as the nicotine, it's a little too early to tell, but I'm getting a little something already, getting the pulse up in the nose. I'm going to tentatively, for the time being, give this a nicotine rating where 1 is no perceptible nicotine and 10 is you may be putting your health in danger. This is a 6, 6.5. It would be satisfying if you could tolerate this much fruit up your nose. And I think the aroma persistence on this is going to be good. Let me sit back. The one I'm saving for last is the Brazilian Arabica. I should say these are the World Tour snuffs from Snubi. I got these in a trade. Thank you very much to my trading partner. I appreciate it. Actually, he sent me a brilliant box. The guy sent me a freaking bag of raw perique. Yes, perique, the famous Louisiana tobacco that is used in the, among other things, making of Virginia perique tobacco blends. I'm not going to unpack this. It's actually still kind of wet in here. It smells wonderful, but what the hell what am I going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to toast it. I'm going to toast this crap, slow toast it, slow oven it. We're going to toast it. We're going to grind it up into itty bitty tiny bits using my Ninja blender and then hand sieving it. Try to get the best consistency I can out of it. And I will maybe try to make homemade snuff, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Chris, OSP, call, help. All right. Nicotine is good. It really is. I think the 6 is a reasonable rating. I should almost do a separate video because my brother sent me a precious unopened vial of Abraxas Cafe 11 and a 5-gram size original sample tin of Wilson's of Sharrow's Strasbourg. I love you, man. You did right by me. Little Germain's Best Brown in here. Oh, there's some good stuff. Okay, overall on the Squinty Scale, where 1 is disgusting, it makes me want to vomit. It makes me that queasy feeling where you kind of feel like you're turning green here and you start to go. That's a 1. And 5 is delicious, baby. I'm going to give this a 5. For what it is, it's freaking marvelous. It is a candy snuff. It is, I'm not going to say a kitty snuff because I'd get banned by YouTube, but you get the idea. This is almost, in a very pleasant way, like snorting pixie sticks. I do like the fruit flavor. It's very natural. Nicotine is good. The sniff is easy. Sorry, Justin, I got very little burn out of this, if any. There's actually a little afterburn. Forward drip so far is non-existent, and I would have to really strain for the back drip. That means it's making itself available to my nasal capillaries in a very efficient way, and that's a good thing. So on the Squinty Scale, where 1 is the aforementioned, you want to puke disgusting, and 5 is about as good as you can get. This, for what it is a 5 out of 5. From the dank basement, glad to be back with some new snuffs to review. I am your Squicket Funkle Donkey, Paul Shellbetter. Thanks for watching. God bless.